the show. I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And here are the goods. After 2 weeks of me being gone.
I know, right? Like you were here still. We heard you. In our hearts, we heard you.
Yes. And you know what? And Art, you did a great job. You've been covering for me big time, especially with the freaking Deadpools and the solos, and I haven't been around. I've been so freaking busy, it's just been ridiculous. Yeah. I have had no time. I saw Deadpool finally. I'm still torn. Still don't know what to think about it.
I agree with you. The beginning was slow, and when they got to X-Force, it got way, way better.
Exactly. And so let's get to it.
Yeah.
Box office. Deadpool did make number one in its debut week, but it was quickly knocked off, as expected, with Solo. Mm-hmm. How was the box office for Solo? How low was it?
It was so low.
It premiered at a little over $80 million in 3 days, and then Memorial Day gave it the fourth one for a freaking domestic box office of $103 million.
That's disappointing with the simple fact that it had a 4-day weekend as opposed to a 3-day or 2-day weekend. That's horrible. It's Han Solo. That should have been that one should have blown up as big as Rogue One did at least. It didn't even do Rogue One numbers. That's horrible.
Yeah, pretty bad. It did break Thursday's record, which was previously held by I want to say Pirates 5, or Pirates 3, whatever it was.
I mean, there's an accomplishment, right?
Yeah, so it broke that, but other than that, it's the lowest record holder as far as the weekend. Pirate of the Caribbean at World's End is actually still the top for Memorial Day weekend. Okay. It's still the top one. So, but yeah, it's the lowest Star Wars in the Disney era. Also,
that's horrible. I mean, we saw the prequels.
Yeah, 10 million in China.
10 million. I mean, I didn't expect.
And it had Emilia Clarke. No excuses. She was pretty. Anyway,
but they only had basically one female character, and that's what China hated. They wanted to see some more.
Some more, I guess so. They wanted those Jawas.
Those Jawas.
Anyway, we're actually going to do a show to talk about a little bit more about Solo and how it's going to affect Disney. That'll be on the next rule of two. Yes. So keep an eye out.
We're back to doing that.
Yeah. Number 2, Deadpool 2. Like I said, it was debut number one in its opening weekend. Dropped normal. I mean, that's a normal thing when you're going up against Star Wars. So I didn't think it stood a chance, especially being rated R. Mm-hmm. But it was at 55 million for the Memorial Day weekend. Not too bad.
I mean, not too bad. I mean, it's still a huge drop, but the simple fact is, it had so much competition. It was still dealing with the people who still hadn't seen Avengers or multiply seen Avengers, had to deal with all the solos, so it had 1 week to make its money.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly right. And like I said before, I'm still torn. Don't know if I like it or not. There are some spurts. It's almost like there's some scenes where it's good, but...
What's Solo?
Deadpool.
Okay.
Check out Art and Terrence's review on Deadpool. I think it's a spoiler.
It is a spoiler review, and we missed some things in the spoiler review, so please comment them.
Number 3 was Avengers with 21 million, still going strong.
No, of course. This thing is going to hit 2 billion. It's going to hit 2 billion.
It's going to hit 2 billion. I think so. I don't think it's beating Avatar. I think Avatar stays at number 1.
I don't think it's going to beat Force Awakens, but it's going to get really close.
Yeah. Number 4 was Book Club with $12 million.
What?
So it's a bunch of old ladies.
I guess, how much did it make?
Great freaking actresses, though. A lot of great. I got Jane Fonda.
Okay.
12 million. Yeah, Jane Fonda, Diane Keaton, and some other broads.
Was it Senior Citizen Day?
It was Senior Citizen. it was just.
I mean, if you think about
it was sponsored by Golden Corral.
Yeah, exactly. If you think about the half off you get for the Senior Citizen discount, this movie actually made 24 million.
And it will definitely air on CBS. All right, so number 5, Life of the Party. So the girl version of Back to School with Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, okay, see, I thought this movie was coming out this week.
No, it came out Mother's Day.
Oh.
Alrighty then, never mind. That pretty much rounded out the top 5. Let's see how a lot of the holdovers hold up against next week, which will be Adrift with what's that girl's name from Divergent?
Obviously, we're not going to go see this movie.
Oh my gosh, what is her name?
The girl from Divergent that hasn't been anything else but Divergent.
Anyway, so instead of doing Divergent 5 or whatever it was, she decided to do Adrift.
No, she was in that other movie where she was dying and the boy liked her and stuff like that.
What is her name?
I don't know. I'm going to put it down here.
There it is. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I think Shailene Woodley.
Thank you.
Shailene Woodley. There you go.
That's such a unique name. You figured that would be unforgettable, right?
I kept getting her.
Except it's forgettable with Divergent.
Yeah, everybody falls asleep in that damn movie. I keep getting her mixed up with freaking the girl from Lady Bird, Saoirse Ronan.
Sure.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, so that's coming out next week. It's actually based on a true story. Check out the trailer. It actually looks pretty freaking good. Paramount's Action Point with Johnny Knoxville, which is basically freaking Jackass the movie again.
I don't know what I
So I don't even know what's
it's
the
like,
deal with
is it because he wants to check? Is it because they can't get the Jackass license? Is it because he was like, I haven't died yet?
Paramount owns Jackass.
Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm doing it.
I don't know why he's doing it, but whatever. And then Blumhouse Tilt, which it's pretty much like extreme version of Blumhouse.
It's just funny. It's like Blumhouse is so big as a small studio that they even have a smaller divergent of the studio.
Exactly. And it's like I said, it's kind of like a more extreme. So they're releasing a movie called Upgrade.
Oh, I saw it. It
looks interesting.
It reminds me of Hardcore Henry, though.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's a great comparison.
It's a third-person Hardcore Henry.
And I was thinking also of it's what Hardcore Henry should have been.
Actually, I have a small fond. Like we ever do like guilty pleasure movies. I still watch that, but probably seen that movie like 10 times already. I like that movie. I thought it was an interesting concept.
For a whole freaking time, I thought that was Jennifer Lawrence, and I wasn't even sure.
Oh wow.
Anyway, so that's the competition for the holdovers. I'm pretty sure that the blockbusters are going to dominate again. Mm-hmm. Which one is probably going to crack the top 5? I'm probably going with Adrift, to be honest with you. We'll see how that goes. But so we'll see how.
Hey, Blumhouse does really well, so I would not be surprised.
Speaking of Avengers, the new logo for Avengers 4 was actually leaked online with a nice purple Avengers 4. So they're pretty much saying that's Hawkeye purple.
What? So why would they give that up now?
So since Hawkeye pretty much was just completely...
So this is the Hawkeye movie that we've always wanted?
Pretty much. So since Hawkeye is pretty much absent from Infinity War, only mentioned by name, that they're pretty much saying that, hey, he's going to play a major role in Avengers 4. Okay. Title of Avengers 4 is not going to be released because they're saying that if they give you the title, it's pretty much going to give away everything.
Okay, I get it. I can see why they withhold it, but also too, they said that you're not going to be that impressed by the title, so why even give it up now? Just wait. I'm not that big. My thing is this Hawkeye thing is like, is he going to be that integral? Because we've already seen set photos of what's going to happen in Avengers 4. So how is Hawkeye tie in as a major point that they got to make the logo purple?
Well, if you look at Infinity War, the remaining survivors are the original Avengers.
Does he still only have a bow and arrow?
So,
did he get some superpowers somewhere besides good aim?
So he's on house arrest after the events of Civil War. Mm-hmm. He's on the farm with his family.
Right. By the way, let's go into that house arrest real quick. Falcon, wanted man, being hunted. The white boy gets house arrest? White privilege, man. Jeez.
No, they wanted to be real.
Oh. Go on.
All right. So he wanted to be he was on the farm with his family. Supposedly the family dies from the finger snap.
I was hearing that too.
So that's revenge time for Hawkeye, and he's going to play a major part. And so does Ant-Man. As far as
he still only has a bow and arrow, right?
Because Ant-Man's going to help him out with some suits or something. I don't know. But yeah. So that's it. What do you think about that, though? What do you think?
He only has a bow and arrow.
What do you think about Hawkeye being one of the main guys?
He even questioned it in Avengers 2, and he was like, and I have a bow and arrow. This is crazy. He even questioned it. How can you wrap this whole movie around Hawkeye? I don't get that. But if they want to focus on the time travel thing that we've all seen in the leaked photos,
why not?
That's fine. I totally get that. But I guess they have to do something in between the time travel. And it was like, meanwhile, Hawkeye's there with his bow and arrow.
Oh man! So sticking with Marvel news, Woody Harrelson actually is coming out with. He's actually doing press runs for Solo right now, and he actually confirmed that he will be in the new Venom.
Okay, yeah, because I remember they had mentioned that he was cast. So, is it going to be Cleese Cassidy?
Well, first of all, he's no stranger to the villain role after he did such a great job in War for the Planet of the Apes. And then you go back
Natural Born Killers.
Really, and that's a perfect one that actually would probably fit.
Yeah, he was a serial killer now.
Yeah, and he would fit Carnage perfectly.
Yeah.
as that. Now, he stated that he's barely in the movie, which tells me that it's a post-credit scene.
It's probably
setting
post-credit.
up the next Venom, where he will probably play.
Still no Spider-Man in this, though. Still no Spider-Man.
As of right now, no, because he's dust. He's not feeling good right now. So.
And that's how he got the Spider-Man powers, from the dust in the air.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like, LeBron.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? First of all, we highlighted the Venom trailer. You know, we had it on our YouTube channel.
Right.
We highlighted it. Saw it a few times. Not that impressed.
No, because I still wanted some type of tie to Spider-Man. And it's like, even Spider-Man doesn't have to be in it, but give me some type of tie. And I like how at least they're doing, he's a reporter still. I like how, it's still an alien that's the symbiote suit. By the way, they mispronounced it. It was like, we've been calling it symbiote like forever, and then the chick says like some weird accent version of it. And I was like, but that's going too far. But anyway, so it doesn't do enough, and at least they didn't reference the Spider-Man logo if they weren't going to go Spider-Man. But I got to see the movie. I'm trying not to judge it too harshly. I just got to see the movie.
Well, first of all, that's not enough Venom, and when they finally showed Venom in the final trailer, it didn't look like any kind of improvement from Topher Grace.
Yeah, it was really about
honestly,
that. But it's still early CGI.
Exactly.
Okay.
They might touch it up. They might make it.
It felt like they put that out there because people were complaining that they didn't get Venom in the first trailer. So here, like, shut up.
How do you think Tom Hardy will do in it?
I think he'll do great. I think I won't walk away thinking like, he should never have done this movie. He did a crappy job in it. I'm going to walk away like, hey, I wish they had done better with his character.
Well, Topher Grace played Venom in Spider-Man 3, which was probably one of the most loathed comic book movies of all time. Even though I still think,
you don't hate
Spider-Man 3. From the beginning to the middle, I think it's freaking amazing. It's the middle to the end that's kind of like,
After he does that dance scene.
Exactly. Go ahead, give it to him. Go ahead.
I'm not doing it.
No, you're not doing it. You retired it already.
No, yeah.
You retired it. All right. That's very beret. You retired it. All right.
That might come back out of it.
Well, another comic movie that was really loathed back in the day was actually Spawn, 1999, starring John Leguizamo and Michael Jai White.
I like how John Leguizamo got top billing there.
Hell yeah. He's Johnny Legs, baby.
That's his top 5.
That's my top 5 Latin. Well, it has just been recently announced, breaking news. Jamie Foxx has accepted the role of Alex Simmons in the updated reboot of Spawn. What do you think?
I don't know how I feel about this. When it was first rumored that he might, or that he was interested in it, I feel like he has. If he bulks up, maybe he can sell me on it. But the way
acting chops, though.
No, great. So here's my thing. He was Electro, and that's really still sitting in the back of my mouth, like how crappy he did in us Electro.
Okay, one, you gotta look at the director for one.
Yeah. Maybe how they were like, yes, Jamie, great performance. That's exactly what I wanted.
Two, you gotta look at the character also that he was playing.
In the comics, the character was a little goofy, but this was your chance to do something not goofy.
I just don't think he should have been casted. That's a wrong role.
I wasn't gonna be mad about him being casted.
For somebody that played Ray. For somebody that played Tubbs on Miami Vice.
Would it have been better if they made Electro blind?
You know what? I'm gonna have to say it. Yes.
Yeah, if Electro had been blind, it'd been better.
Yeah.
I don't know. If they give me an early photo of him,
blind,
yes,
and white.
I don't know which I'm more offended about. If they give me a set photo, or somebody Photoshop this, put him in the suit, and maybe I'll start to get more excited about it. I'm not excited about it yet. It's kind of like how when the Tyrese and Idris Elba for Jon Stewart, it's like I'm not that excited about it for whoever.
But Mahershala Ali, we're excited for.
Yeah, dude. I love that dude.
He's too smooth.
I love him. He can do whatever.
Too smooth to play Jon Stewart.
He can do whatever.
It needs to be like Common.
He can do whatever.
Okay, not really, but
I don't believe Common's from Detroit. Common didn't come off like he's from Detroit.
Blumhouse, not Blumhouse Tilt. Blumhouse is actually producing this one, and Jason Blum, he's got some talent there, making low budget movies and making millions off those low budget movies.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they want to do with this one, giving Spawn a budget of $10 to $12 million.
Holy crap, the CGI is going to be horrible.
It all depends. Now, Todd McFarlane, who created Spawn, is actually making his directorial debut to make this one, just to make up and kind of like atone for his 1997 version. So he's going to be doing that, and he wants it more to be like, and I told you this, we had this
like Spawn in the Shadows and stuff like that.
And we talked about it.
He's just kind of like the creature in the background. And
Jaws. He wants to be Jaws. So Spawn's not going to be the main person.
So why cast Jamie Foxx for it?
I don't.
By the way, $12 million. Is that all Jamie Foxx's salary?
I know. Hold on, wait a minute, baby. 12 million.
12 million. It's like, what y'all gonna pay the rest of them?
Yeah. What y'all gonna do with the other two, baby? Where you gonna spend the other two, baby? So Spawn is gonna be second to the lead, which is Twitch, the detective in the
Sam and Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's actually gonna be the main person who they have not casted yet. So it kind of resembles to me like it's sounding like freaking Godzilla 2014, where it's freaking.
Then they don't need Jamie Foxx for this.
I don't honestly.
They're wasting money on Jamie Foxx.
That's $10 million. What are they gonna do with the other two? I'm telling you.
Yeah, they definitely. It's like everybody's gonna have to be like no-name people, and maybe they'll get John Leguizamo to come. Yeah.
Oh, please. This is pretty much. They really want to make this a trilogy. Now, if it does, if it creates a cult status similar to Dredd, but performs like Dredd, I don't see them making a trilogy.
Well, the whole thing with Dredd is like it had to, because the budget was slow load, it had to be only one place. They couldn't go anywhere else. It was like in that one location, except for the little driving scene.
So then you're thinking just the alley?
It's going to be in the alley. That's all we're going to see is we're going to get in nothing but the alley. Everything's going to be dark, so they can hide the crap CGI, which is going to be from the $2 million they have left. I'm sorry, like $1.9 million because they got to pay people. The catering people got to come, or people going to bag lunches. So
I'll cater it, baby.
It's like all the money is like the movie's gonna be super dark. You're not gonna see anything, and Jamie Foxx will barely be on screen.
Exactly, and that's pretty much what they're looking at. Twitch will be the main.
And it's like Sam says to Twitch, "Man, we're in this alley again. Jeez, man.
Wow, we've been here before. This looks so familiar.
Looks so familiar. We're in a new alley.
This is not gonna be an origin story, so it's not going to show you anything about.
I don't even know. We already saw that. Michael Jai White gave me an origin story.
So that's not going to happen. They actually cited A Quiet Place as being kind of like an influence in a way to where. Have you seen A Quiet Place?
Yeah, I did see A Quiet Place.
Well, it starts out with day 89.
Right.
So it doesn't. Nobody cares about day 1 through 88. Just it starts at day 89. So that's similar to this. They're not going to go backwards. They're just going to start right when he spawned.
I think it was called Star Wars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Episode 4.
So can Fox one up Michael Jai White?
No. This movie's gonna fail. $12 million is not enough to do this movie. This movie's gonna fail.
What do you mean?
If you have $12 million, dude, Netflix has higher budgets than this. They could have done this on Netflix.
For Spawn, I agree with you.
Yeah, that's got to be enough. $12 million is not enough for this movie.
I think 2030 was.
Dude, give me $70 million like Deadpool.
No.
It has a fan base as well. Dude, they still by the way, the comic book line has like 4 different versions. I mean, there's 4 different Spawn titles that are out there, trust me. And it's like they still make action figures for it. There's a fan base for it. And it's like it's $70 million at least. It has to at least be $7 million. I think the first movie was like $100 million.
But Deadpool's comedic tone also helped its box office.
Yeah.
Horror and, well, I can't really say that because of it.
Blumhouse Tilt, get out there and do this movie. They can get $70 million at Blumhouse Tilt.
I don't think that he'll do as much as Michael Jai White. I think Michael Jai White would have put more into it because of the path they're going with Spawn. So I think Jamie Foxx it'll be limited of what he does as far as performance. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Michael Jai White could have done martial arts scenes, and now we got Jamie.
So
who could be blind?
Yeah. So you know who will not be watching this probably?
Who?
Movie Pass members, because Movie Pass is going away.
It was too good to be true. It was such a great thing for a way for people to deal with the high cost in going to the movies nowadays. And it was like, hey, if I pay you a membership fee, I get to see whatever movie I want.
They tried to Netflix it.
I know. It's a great idea. It's just not sustainable at the price point that they came out with. It should have been more expensive.
Well, okay. Well, first of all, it only has enough money to keep going for like what, 6 months, and then pretty much they're done. They're for those of you that don't know what MoviePass is, it's actually a subscription that you pay $10 a month for, and you get to see a movie of your choice, excluding premiums like AVX and IMAX, and you get to see them for free, one movie a day for free.
Right.
So yeah, right now currently they are burning through $20 million a month to keep afloat. Now they're gaining members, they're getting subscribers all the time. They're gaining 5 million subscribers a year, but that's just not enough to be stable with this freaking format. With this model,
you know what they want to. You know what they want to do is that they wanted to build up a subscriber base and sell this.
Right.
And sell it to a bigger company who can afford.
You want to get the subscribers and then sell it?
Yeah, like they do, like they do with streaming services.
Okay, well, what about
with the music streaming services? Like they start off. They try to free. They try to get as many subscribers as they can, and then turn around and sell it. Almost like Tidal's been trying to sell their they've been trying to sell their streaming service to Apple for like the longest, because they built up a nice subscriber base. Apple just takes those subscribers, adds them in there, and say, okay, well, we start charging you our fee. We don't have to promo out other people, because now we just, we paid XYZ amount that we would have paid in promos anyway. It's like, we'll give that to that company, buy that company, take in those people, and then we'll just go. But there's nobody out there that's really interested in this as a thing. If another company, a real legit large size company, came in and says like, hey, I see the future of this, we can do it better, I want to buy your subscriber base, I'm not starting from zero, and then just kind of improve on what you did. I think that's what it's a great idea. I think they're just, because there's nobody wants to burn through all that much money. They're waiting to be bought out. They don't want to go bankrupt. They're waiting to be bought out.
Okay, so WWE Network is a perfect example of how this
exactly
worked. Okay, now one, they provided original content. And I think that's one of the things that actually helped the network. It's not just the library. You have full access to the entire library.
The library just gives them more stuff for you to watch.
Right. Yeah. But I'm giving you the pay-per-views. I'm giving you the original content.
Right.
So you're getting a little bit more for your money.
Right.
Now, granted, they did get the 1 million subscribers in a year that they wanted, but then you got advertisers. Right. You got Tap Out. You got like all these different advertisers that are helping them keep afloat. I think that's what MoviePass needs too. They need some kind of advertisers or sponsors. I have no idea. But do something. Put it on the website. When you subscribe, when you're subscribing to the MoviePass and you're
they can do that.
Registering, have your ads. Get some ads on there.
Or what they could do is charge more money.
Or you can charge more money.
They can charge more money to offset the cost. Look, at its present price point, it's an extremely good deal. But if you double like the price point, what, like $19.99, right?
It's $9.99.
$9.99. What?
Yeah, it's $10.
Dude, I mean, if they could charge $29.99 for this, it would still be a great deal.
Yeah. When you really look at it, also
they could charge $39.99 for this. It would still be great. Tickets are $10 a piece, man. If you got one movie a week for a month, that's $40. If you told me I could see one movie a day for a month, you make it all up, like $10 is ridiculous. But look at all of the But I know what they're saying. It was like, hey, people should jump on board on this, but then I guess they'll want to deal with the limitation with it, or just the recurring charge out of it. But I don't know. It's stupid.
But what if they?
Go buy a MoviePass. Go buy a MoviePass.
But look at the stuff that some of these people have to go through.
The person who doesn't own a MoviePass.
The people that have to do this are having to jump through hoops. Like, they have to.
Yeah, you have to deal with
the ticket. They have to send it the picture of the ticket.
It's $10.
I'm just saying, like, damn, that's just too much.
No, it is a lot, but maybe it could be better, because, like I said, a lot of the theaters don't really want to participate in it because it doesn't make them any money outside of what the potential they can make on concessions.
You know what's funny, and you said that, is it kind of where it hinders the movie theater is
because you guys still have to pay the studio,
right? But and that's, I mean, so we still get like the concessions. I mean, theaters get concessions and all that. Okay, I get that. In that regard, you're bringing bodies in. I got it. But think about it if you have reward systems.
And the movie theater doesn't. If they could get the theater to buy into it, oh my god!
If Regal had reward systems, if they have reward systems, and they're actually, because the Movie Pass card is a MasterCard, so the computers don't know that they have the code of a MasterCard. It starts with a 5.
Right.
So when they run it, it's like an actual transaction with MasterCard.
They can double dip the rewards.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So in that regard, it kind of hinders them, the movie theaters. But
no, what they really should do, and now that I'm saying, because I just made this whole big rant about getting somebody to buy into this or buy the idea from them. If the major theater chains all got together and said that we're all gonna invest in this as a one thing, which I don't know why they would ever do something together, but at least one big movie chain says like, hey, we'll buy a piece of the movie pass from you, 51% share of the movie pass, and it's only usable at my theater. We'll take your subscriber base because you guys all do a rewards program anyway. So instead of wasting money on your rewards program as like an AMC or something like that, or a Regal or something like that, we're a big company, we're a big movie theater. You can only use Movie Pass at my theater, no limitations. But you only can use it at my theater, and you can use it, once per day, no new releases at that particular peak times or whatever. If they did something like that, that's what MoviePass is waiting for. That's why MoviePass would stay afloat, and it would boost that theater because all those people are now forced to go to that one movie chain.
That's true. That makes
I saved you, MoviePass.
Saved you.
You're welcome.
The goods saved you. Yeah. Hey, you know how quinceañeras happen? They get sponsors. So there you go.
There you
get
go.
one of the major theater chains.
They get somebody to sponsor you, and then say,
I want to thank my tia.
And then everybody's gonna complain. I can only go to AMC. I can only go to Regal. Oh, this is trash. I don't want this anymore.
Oh man. Anyway, so our WTF. This one's not so bad.
All right.
We've had some pretty jacked up WTFs
Yes,
lately.
we have.
Okay, this one's not that bad.
Hey, Titty Talk's always great.
That's right. In this regard, so how low? Solo. With Solo being out, there's actually an Australian dance group
called Solo.
No, they're
called Mario Van Peebles.
They're actually burlesque dancers that are performing a stripped down version of Star Wars.
I would watch it.
I would definitely watch it. I'm curious.
I would watch it.
I don't want to see that, floppy lifesavers, but
or is it like
lightsabers?
Is it the lightsabers? This is why he's not on.
Oh man!
Is it just the Jabba scene, like over and over again?
Over and over again. No, there's actually more than that. The Empire Strips Back.
I'm on board with the title. I'm on board with the title.
Will be released in California in late May, early June. So yeah,
I'm good with this. I want to see it. I mean, where's it debuting at?
There are 12 dancers that are gonna they will be acting out 60 characters from Star Wars, and you got some sexy Boba Fett. Yeah. You got some sexy Stormtroopers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and of course, you got about 12 slave labors.
There you go.
I'm done with that.
If you think Comic-Con's hot, just wait till you see this.
Director Russell Beatty started this in Sydney, Australia. So that's pretty interesting. They started with a book called Wookiee Erotica. What the hell would that be? What does that look like?
that group, the furries, where like they dress up as animals and then have sex?
How you know that? I don't want to know how you know that.
I know a lot of things.
Oh man.
So I'm just assuming that that's what they were appealing to with that, or they were just appealing to Star Wars fans that would wonder what it was like when the Wookiees had sex. I guess something.
Wookiee erotica. Okay. Full versions of the show actually started in 2014.
It's been going on for a long time.
So check out that 6-city tour in California where you can catch a glimpse of great characters like Hung Solo.
Hung Solo?
Jabba the Twat.
Wait. Hung Solo?
Jabba the Twat. Darth VD.
Oh my god.
Booby Fett. Luke Neckchoker.
What?
Princess Leia. I love it.
Princess Leia. I like that one. Hung Solo and Princess Leia.
Terrence, take us home.
Hey, if you guys are in the Cali area, or if you guys are in Cali right now, please put in the comments what this is about.
Go see this.
Send me some screenshots someday. You made it to the end of the video. Make sure you, before you leave, make sure you subscribe and you hit the notification bell so that way you are aware of all the other videos that we do on the channel as well as when we post them. Also, too, real quick, if you are a long time 2-year fan of the show that's been going on and you're in a position to help out the channel, help us get better, we do have a Patreon. It's at patreon.com/thegoods. I always do that wrong. And we have a lot of things that we're giving away for all the people who donate to the channel.
We want to say thank you to all you guys for all the support that you guys have done. I thanked you. We thanked you before, but we want to thank you again because we are like 6 subscribers away from 700, and that is
depending on when you watch this video.
Yeah, exactly. and that is just an accomplishment for us because we were just talking, hey, let's just do a show.
Yeah, let's just do a show.
Yeah, and we still are trying to figure out how to do it because we still haven't been through it. We still don't know what the hell we're doing. Anyway, for Art and Aspen, wherever the hell they're at, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And that was the Goods. That would be hilarious. Can you imagine if you had that, like the Megaplex would have, like you buy this little toy.
You buy this and you put them together.
You put them together, it's Black Dynamite.
There you go. It's the...
it's Mandingo.
It is the Megazord.
The Megazord, yeah.
Megazord of dildos.